Alrighty, what's going on, guys? So, yeah, I've been gone. Been gone for, I don't know, week or two, maybe. Um, Dislocated my knee pretty bad. I have pretty bad knee problems, but it's fine. We're gonna come back fucking better than ever. Yeah, I'm gonna prioritize my patellar strengthening. I'm extremely hypermobile. I've had 2 patellar dislocations in my left knee, 6 now in my right. That's why I've always wanted big legs, but it's been hard to get them. Can't even see. So that's why now I'm prioritizing my leg training. They're not, anywhere near where they need to be, but I'm working at it. But yeah, Taylor hitting arms. I'll tell you guys how I did it. It's so stupid, and it's like how everything is. Like, you injure yourself, you'll go in, you'll squat a shitload of weight, and then you'll come home and you'll just move a certain way and just pull something, and you're like, oh, you were reaching for something, or you were playing video games and you got mad, and you're like, and then you hurt yourself and you're like, what the fuck, that was the dumbest shit ever, right? But yeah, I've my aunt, she had she blew her knee out skiing, I think, and she was in a full leg cast for a year. My dad dislocated his knee a bunch of times. I remember he had to get surgery because he always had this huge scar on his knee. So it runs in the family. Yeah, I just got bad knees, man. But I went in and I squatted the day after, because the day of, it was, let me tell you guys how I did it. I skipped over that already, but I was in my room getting ready for work at 6 in the morning, about to leave. And I was dressed and everything, and you can't see it right now, but behind me I have a little window unit thing, fan thing, and it's not secured in my window. It's not even in my window right now because I take it out because it'll just blow hot air in on hot days. But at night I put it in so it can blow the cool air into my room. And so I had it in at night, and I was turning it off in the morning, and it rattles a bunch and it's not stable at all. So I turned it off, and I was standing on the other side of my bed, and it was early in the morning. I'm trying to be really quiet, and my fan falls out of my window, and I jumped, and I pivoted on this leg, and I'll just show you guys. And so my foot stayed planted, and I jumped and turned, and my foot was planted, but this rotated, and it just went over to the side. I'll see if I can find a picture of the first time I dislocated it when I was 12, and I was playing hockey in my garage. That one was the worst of it, because it was, the longer it's out of place, the more damage is done. And it was out of place for 3 hours or something like that, because we called an ambulance, and they were or we called the hospital, and they were if you can get him here, it's gonna be
always progression in my life. So if I never missed a meal, never missed a workout, every workout was thought about. Each day I knew exactly when I went in the gym and when I was going to train, what body part I was going to do, what exercises, how many repetitions. I went through it over and over in my head, and I knew exactly what to do. And that's what made me great at what I did, because I was just so dedicated.
I was always on track with everything. I mean, everything was structured. I lived in a fucking box in order to be the best, meaning I had no outside. People would call me with their problems, I'd hang up on them. Like the phones were off. Don't bother me with negative shit. And I just went at it.